As the days of November unfold on Days of Our Lives, DOOL, the residents of Salem are in for an emotionally charged ride filled with hope, peril, and life-changing decisions. From November 18th to November 29th, fans will witness a whirlwind of dramatic events, with significant plot twists on the horizon. One of the most intense emotional arcs in the coming days revolves around Kristen DiMera, who finds herself increasingly impatient with Sarah Horton's recovery. Kristen, having already made considerable sacrifices in her efforts to help Sarah after her accident, begins to feel the strain of the long road ahead. With Sarah still bedridden, Kristen is determined to push her toward recovery, eager to prove to Brady Black that her efforts have not been in vain. In a moment of frustration, Kristen may go so far as to try to get Sarah out of bed, forcing her to take those crucial first steps. For Kristen, the stakes are high, and she believes that showing Brady that Sarah can stand and walk will be her ticket to finally winning his approval. However, this push for progress may not be as helpful as Kristen hopes. In fact, Xander Cook will step in and intervene, likely causing a confrontation that sees Kristen being kicked out. Xander's protective instincts for Sarah will take precedence, and he may even assure Sarah that she can take all the time she needs in her recovery. While Xander's concern for Sarah is heartfelt, Kristen's impatience might not go away quietly. As Kristen faces rejection, we can expect her to grow more desperate and perhaps even more manipulative in her actions. Meanwhile, despite the setbacks, Sarah herself will begin to show signs of progress. She will attempt to walk again, perhaps fueled by the pressure from those around her. This marks a crucial turning point in her recovery. Will Sarah be able to take her first steps and begin to reclaim some semblance of normalcy? Or will this prove to be another heartbreaking setback in her long journey to heal? Fans will be holding their breath as Sarah takes tentative steps toward recovery, and it will be interesting to see if Kristen's overzealous push ends up helping or hindering Sarah's healing process. On the other side of Salem, Kat Green is preparing to take matters into her own hands in a dangerous new plot. After being manipulated by Clyde Weston in the past, Kat is ready to outsmart him and take back control. As the weeks unfold, Kat will hatch a strategic plan that puts her directly at odds with Clyde. In a thrilling twist, she will use her intellect and cunning to gain the upper hand, catching Clyde off guard. Kat's plan, however, is fraught with risks. In an effort to ensure her success, she will share the details of her dangerous plot with Chad DiMera and JJ Devereaux. The three of them will unite in a bid to put an end to Clyde's reign of terror. It's clear that Kat is willing to risk it all in order to bring Clyde to justice, and it will be fascinating to see how far she's willing to go. But the stakes are incredibly high. As the week of November 25th to 29th approaches, Kat will find herself in a life or death situation as she puts her own life on the line for the sake of Chad and JJ's plan to take down Clyde once and for all. With the danger mounting and time running out, Kat will need to be more clever than ever before. Will she be able to pull off her scheme, or will Clyde have the last laugh? The consequences of this confrontation could be far-reaching, and it may even lead to shocking revelations about Abigail DiMera's remains and the fate of Kat's mother, Katerina Miliunas Green, who is currently imprisoned. If Kat's plan succeeds, will these long-hidden secrets finally come to light? Whatever happens, fans can take solace in the fact that Kat will live to tell the tale, but will her mother, Katerina, survive to share her own story? This subplot will no doubt leave viewers on the edge of their seats. For many, this will be the last major celebration before the devastating turn of events that will rock Salem in the weeks to come. Among the most affected by this looming tragedy will be Julie Williams and her family, who will face a painful loss that shakes them to their core. This heart-wrenching moment will undoubtedly leave a lasting impact on the entire town, and fans will be holding their breath to see how Julie and her loved ones cope with this profound grief. Though Thanksgiving will offer a brief respite, the reality of the situation in Salem is that trouble is never far behind. In the weeks following the holiday, tensions will escalate as Doug Williams, long a pillar of the community, takes a dangerous turn that threatens to bring Salem to its knees. Days of Our Lives teases that Doug's actions will lead to a major disaster, one that could change everything for the residents of Salem. As the days of November draw to a close, Days of Our Lives fans are in for a thrilling and emotional ride. Thanks for watching, goodbye.